Thanks, John. That's a great story about Kia's QRD. Coming up to a story about a bloke who's been to plenty of places where reliability and dependability are absolutely critical. Pat Callinan and his team have just returned from a 20,000 kilometre, 3-month 4x4 adventure in a pair of Kia Sorentos and has a brand new TV series to prove it. We caught up with him here at the Sydney Motor Show, where his cars are also on display.
Well, it's a 13-part series called Pat Callinan's 4x4 Adventures, and it's all about inspiring people and educating people about travelling to the fantastic places in the Aussie outback that you can only get to with a four-wheel drive. There's a lot of talk at the moment about the economy. The economy's not so strong. Fuel prices aren't great, so we wanted to choose a vehicle for the show that really reflected that you can take a four-wheel drive into the outback and it doesn't have to hit your back pocket really badly. So obviously the Kia Sorento, fantastic fuel efficiency. It's pretty hard to see the value in a lot of more expensive vehicles on the market because this one does do the job. Well, we went to some absolutely awesome places. I mean, we really picked the eyes out of the four-wheel drive hotspots. We went to the Victorian high country, the beautiful Alps down there. We went to the Coffs Coast, a place that not a lot of people know about. We went to Fraser Island, and then we did basically the whole top end from east to west. So we did Cape York, right up to the tip of Australia. We did the Gulf of Carpentaria, and we finished off in the Kimberley, and the scenery was spectacular. Well, we were away for 80 days. We covered 20,000 kilometres. Overall, they went beautifully, really no problems, and they got us around there without an issue. And the interesting thing was that a lot of people with a lot of the bigger four-wheel drives looked at us and said, no, you can't get through there. And sure enough, we surprised them every time. We know what these cars can do now. We've taken them up some of the most rugged, tough tracks in Australia, and we've come back with barely any problems at all, so I'd definitely take them around next time. We were filming in Coffs Harbour and had the film crew behind me. I'm in the big hat, and the locals thought that we were filming the latest episode of The Farmer Wants a Wife, so that was a bit of a giggle, but we had some other funny times too. Up on Fraser Island, there's a really tough obstacle there called Nagala Rocks, these big black rocks, and they're pretty difficult to get through. Hiluxes and Land Cruisers were turned around, and they went home, and we steamed through with a camper trailer on the back of the Sorrento. So we had a good giggle as we got through there.
It's a fabulous show, and you can tune in and catch Pat on Network 10 every Saturday afternoon. Check your local guides. From the Aussie outback, let's head somewhere a little bit more sophisticated, Paris, for another world debut for Kia.